How's it going, everybody? So we have got clear skies, and this is a 30-minute exposure of Bode's galaxy. But you have another galaxy that's up there in the upper right-hand corner. I'm not exactly sure which one that is, but you're getting a 2-for-1 uh, shot today. So this one should really come in really nice. The Andromeda galaxy isn't visible as of yet, and so as this one continues to stack the photos, we're at 24 frames now. It should come in, and you should be able to see the bright white spot in the center is the nucleus of the galaxy, and then the spiral, as you can tell. I don't know if my cursor will show up or not, but this, in this region right here, will be the spiral part. So I don't know if you were able to actually see that on the stream. I think maybe I can actually draw on here. So yeah, that is going to be the edge of the spiral, as well as this. And we'll take those off of there. But you can see it as it's making its way through there. And what I was saying a while ago is, so, oops, let me get that off of there. This, turn that around. That right there is the nucleus. "34 frames. I don't believe that I've ever tried to capture Bodes. However, you can start to make out the spiral now. I want to say that the top right is the cigar galaxy. And you can obviously see why they would call it that. Because it kind of looks like a cigar. This thing is clipping along rather well. What are all these little features over here? This is really cool. Whenever you take and you look at the moon, It's a crescent moon tonight. I don't know if we'll be able to see it, but if y'all want, we can take a look at that. Spiral's really starting to come into view now. We're 7 minutes and 50 seconds into a 30-minute capture. Really starting to look good now. We'll keep it short tonight. Won't do any super long exposures. I think this one will be plenty fun. Really starting to see that spiral show up now. I don't know if we can change the video rate. Yeah. Output scale to 1280 by 720. We're cooking right along. So, looks like we got some folks that are joining in right now. So this is Bode's Galaxy. I put that in the chat box there. And so for those that are interested in knowing what we're looking at, or Messier 81, that's what's written on the screen. Obviously, there is another galaxy as well. And so this one, I think over on the right, is the Cigar Galaxy. Either way, 2 for the price of 1. 12 minutes and 30 seconds into this is a 30-minute capture, so not too long. And you can start to make out the spiral in the center of the screen. Andromeda does not look all that great. Says that it was not even in view at the moment. And so I think once we get through with this one, we might be able to take and go and look at some nebula. Do a short 30-minute on those. But yeah. You can see it crunching down there, and every time that it does that, it will tend to get a lot clearer. Ouch. Looking pretty nice. Pretty nice. Hello, Cody Knox. How's it going, sir? We are looking at Bode's Galaxy. How's things going, man? I haven't talked to you in a long time. How is Bode's Galaxy looking on your end? I am doing well. Got my grass cut today, so all is good. We're 15 minutes and 30 seconds, so we're a touch over halfway to our 30-minute exposure on this one, with 94 whopping frames already. Spiral is really starting to show out pretty good. So I don't know why Nightbot puts. Well, I do. I haven't stopped the timers on that, so we're not storm chasing, obviously. But the cool thing is, we got the day one convective going on too. So we got the spiral going this direction, and we got the spiral going that way. Or I guess you could say the spiral going that direction and this direction. In the process of buying a home to put on family land. You know how that goes. That's good. Yeah, market's pretty tough right now. So, obviously, you're probably talking about a manufactured home, which, man, I'm telling you, I have seen some of the new ones, and they are amazing. How many bedroom? And not to change the subject, but uh, wow, that is good. Uh, did you get to see the tornadoes that were up in South Dakota today? They had some good ones. They had some good ones. Yep, for real. Wow. That is true. I'm looking some of them right now. Just amazing. Anything from wedges, cones, elephant trunks, you name it. You got your choice today up there. Man, live. That, my friends, is crazy stuff right there. I am doing this from my home. Yes, sir. Got my telescope sitting out in my front yard right now. Most of the good stuff doesn't happen until later, but I'm not going to make it that long. It's been a long day for me, so I will probably do one more than likely, a nebula. Uh, a lot more color in the nebulas as opposed to these um, galaxies. Not exactly sure. I did not look at all of the details. But um, as to how far away this one is, and so huh. This crazy weather up there. Fires, man. That's what you call the northern plains. Just amazing. South Dakota has been the popular place lately. That is for sure. Why does my huh? This thing is actually starting to look pretty decent. We're at 22 minutes. We got 8 minutes left and 132 frames. So it's looking pretty good. You can definitely see the spiral. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. Cody, you still on here? If you are, how does it look? Are you looking at it on your computer or your phone? Hello, puzzle solver. How are you? I reckon you've been busy, or maybe you haven't. Are you feeling better? Nice. That's what I like to hear. This thing is cooking. Yes, indeed. Nice to see the star. This has been the first night that I've actually been able to tell. I mean, let me rephrase that. I've got the telescope out a few times before. However, the wind was blowing hard enough to shift your toupee, and so it didn't fare very well. And then we got clouds coming in, and so that didn't work out all that great. And so tonight is the first night that we have clear skies. Y'all are getting a twofer if you didn't know that. This is Bose Galaxy, and I believe over in the right hand corner is Cigar Galaxy. 2 in 1. I did not plan it that way. No pun intended. Get it? Plan it. But It just happened that way. And so anyway, so this is the first really good night, clear night. We have the crescent moon setting in the southern or western skies right now. And so I can take a look and see if we can still see it and maybe get some pretty cool pictures, because it should be kind of an orange color as it sets, being that the sun just set not too long ago. So I can't see it from my office, but the old galaxy is looking pretty good. Little less than 6 minutes on this one, and we'll stop it and we'll move on to something else. Not gonna stay up too late. I know it's been a busy day. We got our grandkids this week, and so I get them very early in the morning, and so yes. And it is hard for me to tell. I don't think that the numbers are coinciding with the amount of people that are on the channel, which is really strange. The stars are really cleared up. So 4 minutes and some change left before we stop this one. Had some big time tornadoes in South Dakota today. Lots of tornadoes. $159 stacked photos. And we're about to come to a close on this capture. But I have not streamed for a while, so I thought that I would take and do that. With all hopes and aspirations of keeping the channel alive and not being so dull and boring through these non-storm days, at least for me anyways, traveling. So I would say that with a little bit of post-processing on this picture, things probably would go really well. Probably bring out some really cool things there. You've seen it shrink down just a little bit more, so it's cleaning up more as it goes. 169 frames now. Looking good, looking really good. Starting to get a little light pollution coming in over on the left hand side, but I think that could probably be fixed. I don't have an ND filter for this. If I had an ND filter for it, it would look amazing. And a light pollution filter. I will say this, that Vaonis has not changed the price of their filters. They are very proud of them. So, what you can normally find for just a regular camera lens, a good filter, maybe $100. Not so for this. It's over $100, way over $100. Unless maybe you could find them on eBay. I haven't looked recently, but I know that other times. Alright, so we are at our 30-minute time limit. So we're going to save in Singularity. We're going to save to Photos. And we're going to stop observation. And it exported TIFF files. So we have 3 different versions that we can take and do now. Now then, let's go and see so the Andromeda is not Cat's Eye Galaxy, Cigar Galaxy. That wasn't the cigar that we were looking at earlier, I don't think. So what we're going to do, we are going to see what we've got to look at as far as planets. Let's do this. Ooh, poor visibility for the moon. Okay, so no planets. Let's go to the nebulae. Crescent Nebula, 30 minutes. Stimarians, not visible. Dumbbell Eagle Nebula. We looked at the iris already. However, comma, let's take a look at the iris. And that'll be the end of our observations for this evening. 30 minutes. Puts us at probably 11:30. But, yeah. And there is all the information that you need for the Iris Nebula. Whenever it says tracking activation and then it locks in, then it will take and switch over and it will say capture starting. Whenever it does that, then it begins to capture the subject. And so it'll bring in the circle that's like spinning here in just a second. For those that haven't joined, they capture before, and there it comes. And there it is in the middle. 30 minutes from now. So by the time it's all said and done, it should be pretty blue colors. It's already starting to clear up a little bit. It'll be pretty decent sized. But, so, bottom should be about right here. Top should be about right here. It'll be in that vicinity somewhere. Yeah. I think we can draw around. That is our target area. I don't like that color. Can we not change the color there? It's cooking right along. 12 frames already, 2 minutes. Looking good so far. Colors are really starting to come in. The blues are starting to come in. Excuse me. Hopefully all that noise will come out of there as it goes on. Looking good. Looking very good. And we're only 7 minutes into it. Like I said, a filter would do amazing things to this. I might look and see, just out of curiosity, if the prices have dropped. $229. $229 for the light pollution. Let's see. Dual band. CLS. Solar filter ring. Holder combo for Vespera. The solar filter is a mere $179. Oh, there's one for $149. And that is located in the United States. Some of these people are smoking a little wacky tobacco because that's not right. Dual band filter for nebulas, $275. Light pollution, $229. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Did it just do that? Why did it just do that? Saying that I was live again. Did it go down? I don't believe it did. No, drop network frames. Transmission bit rate at 5,000 kilobytes per second. 30 frames per second. 0, 0. Graphics processor is at 1.8. So why did Discord just do that? .73 frames now. And we're starting to clean up some. This is the Iris Nebula. It's weird that it went to Discord again. I don't know why. People popping in and popping out. I don't know what the deal is. Starting to look good. .13 minutes and 20 seconds at 80 frames stacked. It ought to be really nice by the time it's all said and done. Let's see what happened here. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. That's crazy. just clicking along. Just keeping on going. 16 minutes left. No. Less than 15 minutes left. Can't get my math right. Coming along good. This will be our last one.
What are you doing?
Still doing my thing?
Who are you talking to?
Myself? There's nobody on here watching. Colors are amazing. Y'all didn't know. You can take. You can slide this up. I think. Oh, I have to do it from the app itself, which I'm not going to mess with. But you can slide this arrow over on the right hand side, up and down. I was hoping to get meteor streaks across there.
You're talking to yourself?
Yes. I'm live streaming.
Mm.
I don't know how to select the color. I don't like that green. There we go. A little less than 10 minutes. That's cleaning up nice. A little less than 8 minutes. Iris Nebula is looking nice. 6 minutes. I'm going to step out for just 1 second and go get me a drink, and I'll be right back. Ouch. Stepped on a carpet tack. Oh man. Okay. Hello, Mr. Aaron Spencer. What are you doing, buddy? Three minutes and 30 seconds left on this one. Wow. Just got home. From work? Causing havoc on the town. Yeah, that's right. You don't work tomorrow or the next day, do you? That's cool. I talked to Cody just a little while ago. Work has been beating you up. Well, I can imagine. Oh. So, I've been on here for uh, about an hour and 20 minutes, I think, something like that. I did the Bode's Galaxy at the beginning, which is a spiral galaxy, and then I wanted to come over and wow. So South Dakota was a winner chicken dinner today, buddy. You see all those tornadoes? That was crazy. Hard to beat those. Oh yeah, I know. All of them were. Connor Croft's got one with a selfie. I mean, he's just yards from a tornado. Reed. I seen Brandon's. I seen Vince Welty's. All of that stuff, man. It's crazy. Yeah, right place. And I don't know that it really worked out all, like they were thinking that it was going to. They were saying 5% tornado risk with high winds was the most part. And that surpassed it by leaps and bounds. Alright, so we are done with this one as well. Oh, come over here and save in singularity. Save to photos. Photo moto. And stop observation. Let's go. See what we get into next. Something easy. I guess, I don't know. $180, no thanks. Oh, they had it as a moderate, but not for tornadoes. They had it as a moderate for those winds. Let's see if we can see the Seven Sisters. Oh no! The Captain Hook cluster. Flying Unicorn. The Great Pegasus cluster. Here's a cheapie. This one will be a good one. This is a Hercules. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. So, I will have to go over here so that I can see what Mr. Spencer is saying to me. But, yeah. No. It was some cool stuff, man. I think some of it involved towns too, though. I didn't see whether or not any injuries had happened, but I think it was Fairfax was one of the towns. There were damage reports. Oh man. That ain't good. This one said that it's able to find it. However, because of where I have it set up in my front yard, it may not be able to lock onto it. What town did it hit? Did it say? Now it's locked on, so it should come in and say capture. There it goes. Maybe. I know the last time I was watching it, it was headed for Fairfax. Well, it says capture starting, but it may not be. I don't think it's gonna find it. Mm-mm. Interesting. I was hoping to get a 15-minute one in there, but Okay, let's go back over here and see what Aaron found. Can't find anything. Yeah. Well, I looked on X and was watching all of the tornadoes, but I didn't see any reports of it. I'm sure all of that will come out tomorrow too. So, if I can't lock in on this one, I will probably call it a night. Like I said, I gotta get my grandkids at dark 30 in the morning, so yeah. And of course, capture's starting, so we'll see. Uh-oh. Yeah. I don't mind it, but whoa. That is a what they would consider a globular cluster. That's lots of stars all smashed together. Now I understand where they get the terminology a great big glob. Yeah, I know. Not too bad. We get them at like 6:45 in the morning. I say dark 30. That's dark 30 for me. Uh-huh. Man, that's cool. That looks like fireworks. Speaking of fireworks, did you get all the years processed? Nice. I think you sent them to me. I remember that now. I had something happen that was really strange just a little while ago. So, I got notifications whenever I first started that said I was live on Twitch. Nice. Um, but I got notifications on Twitch and YouTube and said that I went live from Discord. And then I streamed the first nebula, no, a galaxy. And then a little after that, whenever I went over and did the Iris Nebula before you came on, I got another notification that said that I was live. So, but I've not had any drop frames or anything, so I don't know why it did that. You'll have to send that one to me. I don't know that I've seen that one. So, however, I know that we just got started on this one, but it is already 11:30, after 11:30, and so I will. I'm gonna go ahead and close out of here. Yeah. Yeah, it is very pretty. Man, I don't know where those stream element things are coming from. I'm gonna have to go through and edit that stuff because I don't have merch on there. Huh. That's crazy. I may have. I may have. I don't know. It's like I said. It's been that long since I've used it. So, but I think I closed my store down. I ordered me a hat from mine, and that was that blue and red one that I wore for the longest time. That had Oki Mezzo 2017 and had the tornado on it, and it was actually, it was a sharp hat. I mean, they did a really good job on the stitching. And they're not all that expensive. I think I paid $10 for it. You can't find a baseball hat anywhere or a trucker's hat anywhere for $10. Maybe I don't, not even probably not even a dollar store now. That's crazy. I wore the threads out of that thing though. Mm-hmm. Did you click on that link to see if it was still active? If it is, I'll leave it up because I still use that name. That's what everybody knows me by. I may as well. Well, it's because of the globular cluster that we have on the screen. Actually, I think that there was a CME that happened. I know that I seen pictures from I don't remember where it was. I think Ohio maybe. Uh, where people saw the northern lights. They look pretty good too, by the way. So, but guys, I hate to pull chocks on you, especially knowing that this hasn't been a full 30-minute exposure, but it is getting close to my bedtime, and so I'm going to go ahead and close out the stream. And I appreciate you all for watching. And we'll have to do this again sometime soon, as long as we have the skies for it. And I get the batteries all charged up on the telescope. But we're going to go out here. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, y'all have a good night as well. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you. And again, we will talk to you later.